sea keeps its secrets. But on that day, it felt like something out there didn't want us to return. I was leading a routine training mission. 5 Avengers, 14 men. We took off from Fort Lauderdale, and we were supposed to be back in 3 hours. But somewhere over the Atlantic, everything started to go wrong.
We can't find west. Everything looks strange. The ocean doesn't look like it should.
People think we got lost. They think it was a storm, a navigation error, a simple accident. That's the lie they chose to believe. We were not lost. Something found us. That day, nothing seemed wrong. 5 Avenger-class bombers, a simple training mission, out and back. That was the plan. My men were young, smart, determined. They weren't tired, and they weren't afraid. But something in their eyes told me something wasn't right. You can feel it sometimes, before things go bad. It doesn't make a sound, but it's there, waiting. I was flight leader, squadron commander. My job was simple: hold formation, complete the mission, bring everyone home alive. But no one, not a single one of us, ever came home from Flight 19.
Flight Command, this is Squadron 19 requesting clearance for takeoff.
We're over the Keys now. Should be able to see land soon. Command, this is Flight Leader. Come in, Command.
Mayday, mayday. Is anyone reading me? Over.
Something in the sky had changed. At first, it was just a darker shape on the horizon, nothing more than a distant shadow. But minute by minute, that shadow grew, heavier, closer, like a wall rising between us and home. The wind had shifted. The air grew thick, wet, almost electric, and the barometer needle began to tremble. It felt like the sky was alive, watching us, waiting.
Mayday.
I tried contacting base. Fort Lauderdale, this is Flight 19. Weather conditions shifting rapidly. Requesting route confirmation. But what came back wasn't silence. It was worse. A whisper of static that felt unnatural. Wrong. Fog rose from the surface of the ocean like a living thing, crawling over our wings, swallowing our formation until we could barely see one another. One of my pilots called out, "Visibility dropping fast. I can't see anything."
Did you see the
What are your orders, sir?
Station 12?
I didn't know,
It
but I
matches
was the
patrol
commander.
patterns we've been tracking.
Doubt was not allowed in my voice. I replied firmly, "Stay
We have an
calm.
unidentified
Hold
contact
formation.
approaching from the north.
Maintain 2,000 feet, heading east." But then, the real problem revealed itself. The compasses, both of them, they began spinning. Not drifting, spinning, like the sky had lost its north. "No way!" one of the men shouted. We crossed the last known checkpoint at 14:19 hours. That was the moment the ocean stopped looking like Earth and started looking like something else. A thin wall of mist formed ahead of us, too sudden, too perfect, like it was waiting. My compass twitched once, then froze. "Commander, my instruments just died." One by one, the squadron reported failures. Compasses spinning, altimeters blind, radios bleeding static. We were losing navigation. I tried to calm the men, ordered formation hold, but something was wrong, deeply wrong. The horizon had vanished. The sky felt broken. And then I realized something I could never write in any report. We didn't just lose direction. Something took it from us. Both compasses are out. I don't know where we are. A compass can fail. Even two can fail. But five at the same time? Impossible. Another pilot, frightened. Sir, the ocean. Why is it white? It looks wrong. He was right. The sea below us had changed, turning pale, like liquid glass. No waves, no reflection, just emptiness. Sir, we're not over the Keys anymore. This isn't the Gulf. We were off course, but not by miles, by realities. And then, the sky broke. In front of us, clouds twisted into shapes I can't forget, like something hidden was trying to push through. What is that? What the hell is that? That was the moment we all felt it. We were not alone in that sky. They say every disappearance leaves a trace, but this one was different. Flight 19 didn't just vanish. It was erased. Reports poured in from stations across the coast. Confused signals, distorted bearings. A formation of 5 Navy bombers. Simply gone. Sir, we're getting fragments from multiple frequencies. None of them match standard Navy bands. Panic spread faster than the storm. Another training mission, swallowed by the sea. But when the reports started changing, I knew someone was hiding the truth. Documents were altered, radio logs rewritten, and entire recordings erased from Navy archives overnight. You don't erase something unless you're afraid of what it reveals. Unidentified object seen above formation, instruments failing. This is not, repeat, not normal weather. Transmission abruptly cuts. We weren't losing signal. Something was blocking us. Then I found it. A sealed report buried inside naval intelligence, red stamped, restricted. Not a word about storms or compass failure. Take 3, only one sentence. External interference of unknown origin intercepted during Flight 19. This wasn't bad much. This wasn't a storm. Somebody knew exactly what happened to us, and they buried it. A stat. This was not an accident, and it was never a simple disappearance. Reports were edited. Evidence was destroyed. And anyone who asked questions was silenced. Someone made sure the truth stayed hidden. But now the cover-up is starting to fall apart. Then, the radios went silent. No distress call, no coordinates, just a sudden void, as if Flight 19 had been erased from the sky. The Navy launched the largest search in aviation history.
Get me the 6th Fleet Commander now.
Ships scanned the ocean. Rescue planes swept the horizon. But there was nothing. No oil slick, no debris, no bodies. Officially, they called it lost without a trace. Unofficially, some of us knew the truth. Something didn't want to be found, and it took them. For decades, governments claimed they knew nothing about the disappearances inside the Bermuda Triangle. Files were sealed, evidence erased, and voices silenced. But one question still survives, hidden beneath the lies. Who, or what, is behind it all? Was it just a chain of tragic accidents? A classified military experiment gone wrong? Or something not from this world? Maybe we were never meant to find the truth. Maybe the answers are still out there. One thing is certain: this mystery is not over.